confirmed. I mean, tonight. Nick forgot to count down. That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Tonight, Mission Space will have two very different versions. One that is kid-friendly and another that is very intense. You know, like Lou Mangello.
Oh!
The great movie ride at the Universal Energy are closing, but the Tomorrowland Speedway lives on! And Siemens is pulling out a spaceship Earth at Epcot. I'm not touching this one. WDW News Today. Now you experience WDW News Tonight.
Live from Orlando, Florida. WDWNT.com, the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, presents radio's only show about Walt Disney World. WDW News Tonight. Now, here's your host, Tom Corliss.
What happens when we have a month off?
I'm rusty.
Wow. We've been like sitting here for like the last hour, and you just came across as the least prepared person to ever live.
Why am I surprised the show is on all of a sudden?
Yeah, I hear the commercial going. It's usually the commercial that's before we go on, and I'm like looking over it. I'm like, he's not counting me down. He's not doing like usually. Nick will hit the little button you can't hear, and it'll go like 30 seconds, 10 seconds. And it'll go like this, and the ad just ends. He just staring at me, and I'm like,
I was like a there and
all right, are we on? I guess we're on. I'm Tom Corliss. You're not. Welcome to WDW News Tonight. It's good to be back.
Breaking, we're back.
We're working out the kinks apparently after a month off. But thank you guys for coming back. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, and we're glad to be back. So there's lots of news. Nick and I both went out to the expo.
Rumor: Nick won't be on the show next week.
Confirmed. Confirmed. Michelle's not on the show this week, but anyway.
Michelle.
Anywho, Expo was something.
It was, and we met up, which
we did. Usually, we
earth.
never see each other, so I usually think Nick just stays home and lies that he went to the Expo.
I
But
steal all your pictures.
But we actually met up this time for a few minutes.
Yeah. That was good. Unlike the next to last day, I think.
It's only 3 days, so it's the middle of the event.
Yeah. Might have been the last day, actually. I think it was.
I don't think it was after all the announcements.
It was the very last day, actually, because I went to the
because that was when I cut my finger open.
Yeah. That was insane.
Yeah.
I had a great time out there. I mean, I know I missed the recap show last week. I was
you're still out.
We'll have plenty of time to talk about that kind of stuff. But I really had a good time at this expo. It was crazy how I don't know. I feel like it was better than last year. Maybe not as good as
15. I thought it was worse.
That was worse than last year.
Oh, yeah.
2 years ago. Yeah.
Just because of the animation debacle, but
yeah, that's true. But I mean, I had a good time at the panels. I felt like I did the expo well, and maybe that's just from doing a bunch and being prepared. Got things done. I was a little bit perturbed at the lack of. I'm all about the freebies, the giveaways, the fun stuff at the booths. I feel like there was less of that this year, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like Pixar was a mess, which it is often, but at least in years past, I was able to walk away with a few things. This year, it was just a nightmare. I mean,
that's why I thought it was worse. Like, I feel like the stores were just as bad as always. The lines, they didn't get any better.
I don't know. I felt like I accomplished them well, though, this year.
Yeah, but Disney Store had worse merchandise, so less people were interested. So that's what kind of there. Mickey's at Glendale was still just as big of a mess as it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's Saturday and Sunday were fantastic. Friday was so bad, though, that I would rank this below 2015.
But the announcements were
well, panels. I mean, I had the greatest time ever at the Parks and Resorts presentation.
Well, doesn't that stuff bring it up a few notches? I feel like the panels might have been better than last 2 years ago.
That doesn't save them from how poorly it was run.
See, I feel that the lines were organized better this year than any year
I didn't think
before.
so, because I went to the animation and studios panels at the other ones and then couldn't get into them this time using the same method I used last time. So
Okay, but I mean, you also have a different pass. I don't know. Did that?
No, that didn't matter. I literally went by the same game plan I went by in 2015 and saw less.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how that happened, because what I'm saying is, I know you don't want to go too much into this here, but
yeah, because we got more than enough.
I'm just saying that the experience, I felt that they handled lines and the queues extremely well this year, including passing off information to people that needed it, that were trying to make their way around. Look, the queues downstairs in that basement area.
They used that last time though too, and it was fine last time.
I think they set it up even better this year.
What are you talking about? Like when everybody knocked the rope down and then rushed the floor? Is that when they ran it better? Because it wasn't.
Well, I didn't see that. That was
animation.
Oh, okay. Well,
and then everybody sat there for 3 hours, and they're suddenly like, "Oh yeah, we have no more room."
You keep going to that one panel.
Yeah, because it was terrible.
They did something wrong there. Yes, I heard many different stories.
And the
only
only reason it didn't fall apart at the Legends presentation was because there wasn't the demand there.
Well, that's what I mean. I think they handled it well. I think they counted it and gave wristbands to the people that were going into that queue.
Yeah, but then they gave up on animation and stopped giving out wristbands.
Something happened there. I'm not saying there wasn't a problem there. I'm saying with a lot of this other stuff, I know that I had a great experience day 3, and I think
2 and 3 were great, but 2015 I had a great time, and this one's not far below, but we had okay. See, you're going extreme one way. I guess maybe I'm going the extreme another way. We were trying to get into the Tangled signing and the Tangled panel the final day, and the cast members went to weird things
and beyond to help us in there.
Yeah,
and make sure we got done what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And
in fairness, I had nothing but reserved seating all day, which was nice.
Right. But I feel I don't know. All I'm saying is I had a better, easier time finding the queues, getting in early, being up towards the front of the lines, like just navigating things. And maybe that's experience. Maybe part of that played in.
Yeah. Anyway, we have lots to cover tonight, so let's do this. And now the news, brought to you by T-Public. Hey, guess where that Tron coaster isn't going? Disney announced,
I can name a few places. Epcot, the Speedway.
Yeah. Disney announced their first major plans in the renovation of Epcot at the D23 Expo, including the closure of the Universe of Energy. Yeah, Michael, thanks for showing Tron when that's not the story we're talking about. Good job.
You said Tron.
Yeah, it's not the story.
He doesn't know.
You're talking about him like he's 5. He doesn't know. It's like Nick. He doesn't know the show is starting. He has no idea. He doesn't know.
Everybody gets a free pass tonight.
Figure it out. They announced the Universe Energy is being replaced with a Guardians of the Galaxy themed ride. Don't worry, Michael, we'll find it someday. Wow,
that was more condescending than my comment.
There it is. Look at that. While not many details on this attraction were shared, they did show a Polaroid photo of Peter Quill visiting Epcot in the 1980s. Boy, is he going to be pissed when he gets back after 30 years. Why? The beaver tails are gone.
Oh, boy.
He loved beaver tails. There's going to be one of him with the beaver tail. Delicious. A lot of fans are worried that the Polaroid is being used to shoehorn Guardians into the Universe of Energy. But don't worry, they have fake Polaroids of Elsa at Maelstrom and Dory at the Living Seas to make you feel better. It's going to be great. The Guardians,
that would be amazing.
The Guardians, it's all Polaroids.
Why isn't that been
Polaroids
done?
of Patrick Warburton at Food Rocks.
That needs to be done.
They should be. We should make them a series of shirts.
That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt series. Yeah.
Then a bulldozer at Innoventions. The bulldozer visited Innoventions in the 90s. The Guardians ride will likely be a thrill attraction, which will make all of Future World West thrill rides. Note that I said thrill rides, not rides people are thrilled with. Big difference. Next door, completely disregarding any gold bubbles on hills that will pretend do not exist. Mission Space is already seeing a major overhaul that will debut next month. Mission Space Earth, a completely new version of the green version of the ride, will take guests on a different mission around our planet. That mission is to find an original idea for a theme park attraction. I'm joking, but the new version will be more family friendly and will likely include booster seats, so shorter kids can learn what disappointment is.
Oh, come on. I love Mission Space.
This is gonna be cool. Oh. Canyon's Edge.
It's a bad ending, but it's a good
it's a bad beginning. It's a bad everything. The orange version of Mission Space will become Mission Space Mars, introducing a completely reanimated film produced by ILM. So they're finally adding the deleted Jabba the Hutt scene. Mission Space Special Edition.
That'd be epic.
Star Wars joke. But seriously, it'll be great to see the same garbage in 4K. It's like if Inside the Magic bought a new video camera. It's gonna be
This is the best. I can't breathe.
I was in a particular mood this afternoon, as you could tell. Next door, a new space restaurant operated by the Patina Group will allow guests to dine inside of a space station while looking back at the Earth. Think of it as the Coral Reef restaurant, but in space. That's right. You'll even be eating astronaut.
Oh, God.
The astronaut goes by. You're eating astronaut. Coral Reef.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, Patina operates all of the Italy restaurants because nothing says space like fettuccine alfredo.
Yeah,
right?
I'm excited.
That's what you want to eat before you go on a moonwalk. It's fettuccine alfredo.
If we eat like the astronauts eat.
Oh,
dried
powdered. It's powdered pizza.
Astronaut ice cream for dessert.
Yeah, just Dippin' Dots
with boba on top. There you go.
Yeah. Also coming to Epcot is Ratatouille Kitchen Calamity, right out of Walt Disney Studios Paris, because Lights Motors Action went so well. Butchered that. The ride will be built in a new back alley in the France Pavilion, because where else would you expect to find rats? Back alley. The use of the name Kitchen Calamity does mean that the crew over at Tony's will have to find a new pet name for the chicken parmesan.
Poor Tony.
The ride takes place in the Tony's kitchen.
That'd be amazing.
It's a rat. Quick, cook it. I'm joking. The chicken parm is worse than rat. Some new concept art for Future World was revealed, showing a completely new central area where all of Innovations has been demolished and replaced with greenery and fountains and pathways. All right, now you're not even replacing attractions with attractions. What is this, 1998 Disneyland Tomorrowland? Even the Starbucks and Mouse Gear are going to be demolished. But don't worry, they'll be back and in greater numbers. Another Star Wars joke.
Oh, boy.
Meanwhile, at Epcot, Siemens is ending its multi-year sponsorship at Disney parks, including Spaceship Earth and Illuminations at Epcot. Reportedly, the two companies could not reach an agreement after Siemens offered Disney a new monorail fleet for free in return for the Siemens logo appearing on the side of the trains. Apparently, Bob Chapek said, something free at Disney World. They're probably just trying to sell us a timeshare. He then drank a gallon of oil and went back to closing attractions. No. Anyway.
What do you think of that concept art? Can I get your 2 cents on
I
that?
love it.
It looks gorgeous.
I think it screams Epcot to me. Like, yeah, we're getting some IP stuff, and Guardians is still a little iffy, but between Space Restaurant and the look of that, I'm on board right now.
Yeah, the Space Restaurant should be fantastic.
There's still a lot to happen and a lot to find out, but I like Ratatouille. I love that they're updating Circle Vision, and I love that concept art of what they're going to do to clean up the area. And I love Communicore Plaza, and it will be missed, but I think it's the right direction, probably.
Yeah, that hub area is going to be gorgeous. Clean that up, make it a nice area to spend some time in.
Make it futuristic again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that concept art is really, really appealing. Yeah. And I like that they're putting a little bit of attention towards the China film. I mean, like stuff like that.
Yeah, the fact that you're not going to just eliminate Circle Vision, but you're going to update it and make it seamless and bring it into the new generation. Kind of this balance of, we have to add IPs because it's a corporate mandate, but at the same time, we're gonna do some cool Epcot type stuff, and if they can manage a balance, I think we're gonna end up a lot better than we thought we were.
I mean, that's a crazy amount of changes in between the lagoon and Spaceship Earth.
Yeah. But I love the fountain. If there's like fountains out there, like it's gonna be very World's Fair-esque. I'm excited.
So where's Starbucks go?
I don't know, one of those little buildings. There's a bunch of little buildings. Speaking of parks getting demolished, also announced the first ever Mickey themed ride through attraction, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which isn't a kiddie coaster apparently, will come to Disney's Hollywood Studios. With a new original story and what Disney is saying will be a lovable attraction theme song, this new state-of-the-art ride-through attraction will take guests on a journey inside the wacky and unpredictable world of Disney Channel's Emmy Award-winning Mickey Mouse cartoon shorts, using new technologies that transform the flat cartoon world into an incredible dimensional experience.
Love it.
The cartoon ride will replace the Great Movie Ride. You know, the ride in the icon of the park that encompasses the heart and theme of the entire thing. So yeah, those cartoons you watch on Resort TV because there's nothing else to watch are going to be a ride. Next up, Duffy's Bedtime Story is replacing Rock and Roller Coaster. Yeah,
confirmed.
Yeah. It counts down to bedtime. 5, 4.
Love it.
You know, these
just sit there.
Just for reference, these cartoons have comedy like fart noises in them. So yeah, we're going from here's looking at you, kid, to fart noises, just so everyone's aware. That's what's happening here. You're okay with this?
Oh, I am more than okay with this.
You're disgusting.
I am so excited. This ride looks amazing. So you're not upset with the ride.
I don't. Yeah, my judgment is not against the ride.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad that they're building a Mickey Mouse ride.
Fantastic.
I am very much against it replacing the Great Movie Ride.
So excited to see what this technology is, and I'm very.
I am, and I would be at the front of this hype train if it wasn't replacing the Great Movie Ride.
Although
I don't agree with it's like if you ripped out Spaceship Earth and you put, I don't know, like Phineas and Ferb in it.
I don't think so. I don't think so because Studios is going a totally different way. And I mean, I can't believe they're not giving us a new name for the park yet. I mean,
I don't think the new name's coming.
You really don't?
I think they're keeping the name.
Wow.
I think they decided the other names looked stupid. They probably didn't test well. Hollywood Adventure probably was real and everyone probably hated it. And so they would just said, just leave it. Just let it be.
Well, I mean, they don't have to. I mean, I don't know what they can do, but I mean, it's not a studio anymore, so I don't think you need a Great Movie Ride. And the Great Movie Ride served its purpose for many years, and it was a fantastic part
Literally,
of the park.
you have a 1930s street right there, and the Chinese theater, and why a modern Mickey Mouse cartoon is playing in the Chinese theater, I don't really.
Oh, you think they're going to keep the look of the Chinese theater?
Oh, they said they are.
Oh, they said
Chinese theater's staying. Yeah,
they said they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The lobby's going to stay.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that part's weird. Getting rid of the Great Movie Ride is totally fine. It served its purpose. Once the Osbournes took over, it has no purpose anymore. Once they put up all those lights in there, and had the other guy do the spiel.
No, I don't agree.
I mean, he you know.
I think a Mickey ride's a good idea. I hate this placement. But we'll
goodbye movie ride.
We'll talk about it later. Both the Great Movie Ride and the Universe Energy will close on August 13th because who cares about people who wanted to be there for the end of both 30-year-old rides, right?
Wow.
Silver and Weekday Select annual passes are having their blockout dates lifted early on August 1st, so they have time to say goodbye to both attractions, and not at all because attendance has been soft all summer.
I love all the comments that came in. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Then there were comments. Oh, I just got the email. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
You
would think by now you would think people would believe me. After I blew the entire Parks and Resorts presentation, you would think somebody would be like, maybe he has some idea what he's talking about. No. Whatever. So yeah, the other cool thing, you could even say goodbye to these rides from the Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom because your blockout is being lifted for all parks. So from the top of Everest, give the Great Movie Ride a wave.
Aww.
There we go. The Star Wars themed lands at Disney parks were finally named at the D23 Expo. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This will be fitting at Hollywood Studios because apparently the rest of the park will be a big ditch. So you'll really actually be at the edge. It was announced that the Disneyland Park version will open first in 2019. In case you couldn't figure out figure it out by staring at the two construction sites.
Oh, not a lot. I mean, when I was on top of the parking garage looking down at Star Wars Land over there, my goodness.
Yeah.
It's
a little ahead.
chugging along.
Yeah. We're catching up, but it seems like we're still not going to fully catch up.
It was impressive to see that after seeing the model. Then you walk over there and see it like kind of come to life. Like, that's going to be there. That's there. Yeah, it was neat.
The Star Wars themed luxury hotel that we first told you about was officially announced. Another one for the
ding.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta.
We never started doing it. You know?
No,
we had a noise ready. It was going to be the Tom Corliss "I told you so."
Yeah, I don't even know. I think it was like.
Not doing it. There you go. Was officially announced. All the details we told you about previously were indeed confirmed, including the room windows that look out into a galaxy far, far away. Because who the hell wants to look at Hollywood Studios construction, right? Oh, a bulldozer. I feel immersed in the Star Wars experience. What's left of the streets of America at Disney's Hollywood Studios will become Grand Avenue, capturing the spirit of present-day downtown Los Angeles and the first available name for a street. It'll like, no one even tried. What do we think for street names, guys? Grand. All right, good. Done. We're good. It was either that or Fifth. We're sure. Showing vintage office buildings and warehouses representing the different vibrant districts and cultures of the city. Plastic bags will roll down the highway as you hear car horns blaring in traffic as you enjoy a drink at the new Baseline Tap House, a cheerful corner pub specializing in beer and wines from California, and leftover pretzels, nuts, and cheese boards from the Writer's Stop Lounge. This lounge was the worst.
It was.
How 2 years later are the three items that they served at Writer's Stop Lounge surviving and coming back?
There's no way.
How is this possible? Who was like, we're keeping that menu?
When I saw the article, I was so excited. Then I got down to the bar. I was like, oh,
it was
pretzels, nuts, and
literally
cheese?
the same three items that no one liked. No one liked them.
They revamped the Hanger Bar menu like every other day.
But we can't change this. Yeah. Apparently all they can handle is a pretzel, nuts, and this terrible cheese board. We're remodeling the whole goddamn building. But leave these three items. I don't get it.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, we ripped the whole street apart. Oh man! Oh, we're removing the icon of the park, but God save the cheese board. Anyway, I'm done. Oh, someone said bleep. Can I not? Am I not allowed to say damn? In a quaint brick building, Baseline Tap House celebrates the revitalization of downtown Los Angeles by paying homage to the building's former life as the Figueroa Painting Company, a mom-and-pop printing company, excuse me, a mom-and-pop print shop that had ties to the Disney studios in nearby Burbank.
By the way, I can't believe someone's trying to tell me how to do my job via the message boards over there.
What's someone say something?
I was holding a beep you out.
Oh, yeah?
How dare you?
Oh.
How dare you?
Right.
Come over here and you push these buttons. You start the show on time. See how you do.
The space, right. Can I continue? We're only like a half hour in. I'm not even through the news yet. The space retains many of its cool architectural and mechanical details with exposed walls and old printing equipment and artifacts, blending the past and present in an inviting space. Outside will be a charming tree-shaded terrace from which you can watch families brawl over trying to enter Star Wars Galaxy's Edge while you enjoy a beer. Someone's getting a stroller thrown at their face. Over at the Magic Kingdom, the Tron Light Cycle Power Run. Come on, hit the ding! Thank you. I told you so. The Tron Light Cycle Power Run roller coaster was announced for the Magic Kingdom. Coaster will sit just behind the Tomorrowland Speedway and Space Mountain and replaces nothing. A new ride based on an IP that doesn't replace something.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
The coaster will res by the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World in 2021, which probably means Disney is on Spectrum Internet because it's taking a while to download. Why is this all taking so long? Can I ask? Like, I understand Star Wars Land taking years. I get that. 3 years. But is it really going to take 3 to 4 years for the rest of this stuff? Like, really?
Well,
That
wouldn't
seems
they
like
have
a
to
lot.
worry about
Individual rides? I don't understand.
Especially because they're building this behind stuff. Like, it's not like they have to worry about traffic flow, right?
Yeah, and it's already designed. Like, it's not like they're going to run into some interesting problems. It's been built before.
Yeah.
I don't get it. A new live entertainment theater coming to Main Street, USA, based on the iconic Willis Theater in 1920s Kansas City. I forgot. Because people told me, they're not going to announce it. It's not time. We'll bring world-class entertainment to the world's most popular park. That's right. It's the notorious Banjo Brothers and Bob in concert. Well, at least the theater isn't themed to current day Kansas City, right?
Ooh.
Oh, save that for Hollywood Studios.
Bring the magic of Kansas City to life.
Yeah. Someone said, how am I supposed to explain the swears to my children who I forced to stay up to listen to this show live? This show is not recommended for children.
It's really not.
Or adults. Or anyone. Like your delayed reaction. This show is recommended for cardboard cutouts of U.S. presidents. That's our demographic.
43 out of 45 recommend us.
The Lights of Winter may be returning to Epcot as evidenced by a pin being released for holidays around the world this year. Maybe Mr. Chapek found his compassion button. I have to give them something. How about these outdated light arches that look like they're from your local mall? Let's put those back. You only lost 2 classic attractions. Here's some light.
It looks like the lights. I guess I guess that's what they're going for there, right?
When the pin?
On the pin? Yeah.
It's most definitely the Lights of Winter on that pin. Yeah. We'll see what happens. At Expedition Everest, they're testing a new lighting scheme for the long broken Yeti where the immobile beast is fully illuminated. Yes, because we really want to see an immobile creature hunched over and not moving. It just looks like someone who just finished eating at Mama Melrose. Speaking of things you don't want to see under a bright white light, Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe is now serving quick service breakfast at Animal Kingdom from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. daily. Located in the Asia area of Animal Kingdom, they'll now be serving a variety of breakfast sandwiches and tacos, as well as some kid favorites, including French toast sticks and pancake and sausage sticks. You know, I thought pancake and sausage sticks were a made-up thing. That's why I've always turned them down.
So I was picturing Bob Chapek hunched over with a strobe light on him.
You know, I didn't think those were real. It's like when someone told me there was a Honda minivan, but then Walt Disney World was also going to have a service called minivans. I didn't believe them. Do I get the ding for that one?
Yeah.
Because remember when everyone yelled at me for a week that they were Honda minivans?
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah.
Maybe everyone should just listen to me.
I had no idea what was going on. I don't know what the make and model of any of these things
I don't know why
are.
people are listening. It's just 2 hours of me saying I was right.
You're right. Yeah, and you isn't that what somebody said in the comment today? And you said,
That's like the whole
not what
show's
show will
about.
be about.
It's not though, but come on, people gave me a hard time for 2 years about all of this stuff. So
That one tricked me. I mean, I don't pay attention to stuff. And I show up.
Fun fact, that was why they delayed minivans. Because Honda was slated to announce their minivan at Expo.
Wait, what did Honda announce though?
Nothing, but because of that, they wanted to avoid confusion.
Okay.
And so they said we can't announce minivans till after that debuts at Expo.
Okay, but
so that was a big part of the holdup.
The Honda's thing was literally just a photo op at the Expo.
It's completely unrelated. Honda decorated a van, and minivans here is an actual service.
Yeah,
yeah. But they love the name, and then somebody brought up to them like, "Hey, Honda's got this thing they're doing that's also called the minivan." They're like, "Oh."
And you rode the minivan. Are we going to talk about that later?
Maybe next week.
A little review.
Yeah, I don't know if we have time this week, but I did ride minivans. It was cool. I haven't written anything up yet. Probably tomorrow.
By the way, I'm pumped about the Yak and Yeti breakfast.
Don't be.
Oh, it's not good?
Josh wrote a review that said it was horrendous.
Oh, the items look great.
I didn't get to go with him.
Breakfast burrito, breakfast
Go to easywdw.com. Go read Josh's review.
All right. He knows stuff.
He does. The Disney Skyliner gondola system was announced, carrying guests between Epcot, Hollywood Studios, the Riviera Resort, Caribbean Beach, Art of Animation, and Pop Century. The only thing that has more stops is the last bus of the night from Magic Kingdom to the Beach Club.
I'm
Stop
guessing
at
that
Swan.
stops a lot.
They stop at Dolphin. Stop at Yacht Club. This is from personal experience this week. This was a very personal joke. Anyway, but anyone who's ever had to take that bus now understand.
I'm excited.
Someone asked what the mug was this week.
Yeah.
Go ahead, turn that, Michael. You can put that camera here. It is my new Cars Land mug. Jared Moriyama did this art, and there's a whole bunch of stuff with this art on sale.
Good stuff. I think I might have Zoe pick me up the phone case. I love the phone.
Was there a phone case?
Yeah, I think I'm getting it. I don't know why I passed. And you know, they're doing these double layer phone cases now. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
And that one's one of them. So the eyes look like they're depth of field for the eyes of all the cars.
Depth of field.
Depth perception, depth of field. Like they're set back.
Yeah, I don't think you're. Yeah, none of that was right.
No, it's all good.
I somehow figured out what you meant, but
the
none of
eyes
that
are behind, so it looks like.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
There's a depth of field there.
Isn't it field of depth? Depth of field?
Michael, do you know this?
Either of those correct? Neither of those sound right.
You mean a field of vision?
No.
This isn't a real phrase.
There's a pane of there's one piece of plastic with the cars painted on them.
I understand what you're saying. We're arguing the validity of field of depth.
I'm explaining to him what I'm talking about. And then there's a windshield cut out, and then the eyes are set back. So there's a depth of field to the eyes.
Depth of field. No one in the chat knows what you're saying either.
Oh my goodness. The eyes are set back.
Someone said depth of field is a thing. Okay.
It's like, I'm a photographer. I know depth of field. It's like the Pandora Navi River journey where there's the silver beast and then some plants and then some other stuff projected onto layers. It's layered. It's
like an ogre.
Let's go with layers. All right. It's layered.
Oh jeez. Can we move on now,
please?
Where was I? I don't even know.
Portobello.
Oh, Skyliner.
Oh, no.
Skyliner. Portobello? That's not even the name of a restaurant. Is that the female, version of Portobello? Portobello and Portobella.
Oh, goodness.
Jeez. The Disney Skyliner gondola system. Oh, we did that one. We did that. The gondolas will come in many different colors and will even feature different characters on the exterior, which makes it hard to see into the other gondolas. Nick, don't get any ideas.
Yeah, Nick, don't try to explain it.
Drop my glasses all over the place.
Your kids are still listening to this show. A new transportation service featuring vehicles themed to the one and only Minnie Mouse will soon be taking you everywhere you want to go at the Walt Disney World Resort, called minivans. Nick, you own a minivan, don't you?
I don't know what that means. Do the gondola
van? Creepy.
Well, I mean, I have one without all the polka dots. It's just plain white.
There's no big painting on the side.
No.
Okay.
All fur
of
interior,
Disney Infinity.
Nice. No. Do the gondolas go directly over any of the resort pools?
I don't think they go over pools. They go. It goes over Caribbean Beach.
Yeah.
Why are we going back to gondolas? I'm talking about minivans.
Just wondering what kind of sight lines I'm going to get.
Starting later this month, guests at the boardwalk, you'll get a good field of vision or whatever the hell.
Depth of field.
Starting later this month, guests at the Boardwalk and Yacht Club will be able to arrange their own private Disney vehicle right from their smartphone. It'll be simple to do, just like using the My Disney Experience app. I don't know what's so funny about that. Just arrange a mini vehicle and a Disney cast member will arrive and drive you anywhere you wish at the Walt Disney World Resort, provided Bob Chapek hasn't closed it before you got there.
Oh, goodness.
Very short notice.
Yeah.
We're sorry, the Grand Floridian was closed on our ride over. They're putting a Mickey ride in it.
Ouch.
The former Portobello, if you're male, Portobella, if you're female, country Italian trattoria at Disney Springs will become Terralina, crafted Italian, when it reopens this fall. James Beard award-winning chef Tony Montuano returns from Portobello, oh boy, to curate the new menu, and Chef Justin Plank will be back to run the kitchen. A multi-million-dollar makeover is transforming the space in the landing on the shores of Lake Buena Vista. Inspired by the design and lifestyle of Italy's Lake District and every Olive Garden restaurant, the new establishment will be reminiscent of an Italian home with an open kitchen, dining rooms with eclectic decor from Home Goods, and a new veranda bar outside the main entrance.
At least the soup and breadsticks will be good.
Terralina will be open for lunch and dinner. An opening date is yet to be announced, but it should be before 2021. Well, Walt Disney World, he answered everything now. Walt Disney World is now offering 30% discount at select table service restaurants for annual pass holders and DVC members now through September 30th. Raised from 20%, you get 30% off regular food and non-alcoholic beverages if you eat prior to 6:30 or after 8:30 p.m. at the following locations that you forgot existed. Jico, Flying Fish, The Waves, Citricos, Grand Flirting Cafe, Olivia's, Boatwrights, The Turf Club, Artist Point, and Captain's Grill, which is slated to no longer exist by the end of this offer. So if it'll make it to September 30th, we'll see.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Disney's Riviera Resort was announced at the D23 Expo, the 15th DVC resort hotel ever constructed. It's always good to announce the next one before you've sold 10% of the one that just opened. Ooh. It's always good. I'm not saying that Copper Creek is underselling, but I think they sold more Kingdom Cabanas. Got to keep that relevant because the podcast parade's full of Kingdom Cabanas. Got to remind everybody what was relevant 6 months ago when the show was made.
I think it was 7 at this point.
Before we release it this week.
When does that come out?
It was supposed to be earlier this week. Someone on staff had a family emergency, which has kind of halted production a little bit. So we hope to, by the end of the week, have that out for everybody. We're working on it. It's almost done. It's just a couple of commercials left at this point. But anyway, it looks like a second JW Marriott luxury hotel may be coming to the Orlando area in the near future. Kimley Horn, a planning and engineering firm and dessert from the Kringla Bakery at Epcot, submitted...
Oh my God, I literally spit water.
I love how you were mid-drink.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Oh, Kimley Horn, a planning and engineering firm and dessert from the Kringla Bakery, submitted plans for the new hotel Monday on behalf of the DCS Real Estate Investment LLC.
That might be the best joke.
Nick can't keep it together at this point.
Oh my God, I can't breathe.
The property record... Not done yet. You know, so stupid. I'm not even done yet. The property records show that DCS purchased the land in 2013 for $2.2 million, or $2,199,871 more than a Disney After Hours ticket.
Oh, I missed this show. Oh goodness. This is the best.
The proposed plans for the land include a brand new luxurious JW Marriott hotel with 516 rooms that span 16 stories, with 500,000 square feet of meeting space, a 1,000 car garage, a rooftop bar, and signature restaurant. And the plan for the hotel refers to it as the JW Marriott at Bonnet Creek. The architect for the project is Hoot Zalors, who I'm now being told is not a thing yelled by a bird animatronic at Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Hoot Zalors. I'm pretty sure Pierre yells that at one point.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. JW Marriott is a brand of luxury hotels owned by Marriott International, named after company founder John Willard Hotel. As of now, the project is yet to officially be announced.
That was ad-libbed, guys.
Yeah, it was. Disney's Hotel. You know what else was ad-libbed? Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel.
Oh my!
Will transform the struggling hotel at Disneyland Paris from ew to in the near future. The hotel will be completely remodeled to be themed to the art from the comic books and cinematic universe, because nothing says New York like shields, hammers, and metal Iron Man suits. Have you seen the concept art for this, Nick? Do we have that concept art? Michael, do we have that? Yeah, see that? See those are, that's what Bob Chapek looks like with his skin off. Iron Man. because he is, in fact, a robot. Disney Cruise Line is growing its fleet even more than expected by 2023, gaining one more ship than the 6 originally expected by that time.
Yeah.
That's right, Nick. They'll have 7.
7?
Yeah, 7. That's the news. Who brings us the news every week, Nick?
T-Public. Don't forget to shop apparel and accessories for Disney fans through WDWNT.com and T-Public. Just go to WDWNT.com and click the T-Public ad to shop from hundreds of designs for t-shirts, phone cases, prints, and more. Some of them might have depth of field to them. I don't know. Including exclusive WDWNT and WDW News Tonight logo apparel, as well as original creations such as Save Figment, Captain EO Crunch, 7, IPA, Indigenous Pandora Ale,
boy,
and more. I miss Michelle. Make the most of tonight's commercial breaks and shop through our extensive collection. T-Public, an official partner of WDW News Tonight.
I'm wearing my Pirates 50th shirt tonight.
And we saw somebody at the expo wearing one of those.
I saw 2 of these. I saw one at Disneyland later in the week.
Yeah, nice.
So this is a very popular shirt. It's pretty cool. We have so much to do tonight. We have a new game called Breaking Rumor or Confirmed. Are we looking for phone calls?
Yeah.
So 407-774-8255 if you want to play Breaking Rumor or Confirmed. We're talking about Hollywood studios and people hate me again. And we got psychotic comments and so much more coming up tonight.
Did you know that every dollar you put into a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways? Cash flow, money in your pocket each month. Equity capture, the thousands of dollars you create when you have the right team and buy the right property using the right map. Appreciation, real estate doubles in value about every 10 years. Equity buildup, renters pay down your mortgage each month. And finally, the tax advantage. We pay almost no taxes on our cash flow and capital gains. These are the 5 ways we make money in real estate, which is why real estate accounts for more millionaires in the world today than any other investment vehicle. You should have some real estate in your portfolio. To learn how, attend one of our free workshops. Call 1-866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com and register for the next available workshop. That's 866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com.
Buy local, shop local, locally grown or produced. Over the past few years, more and more people have become aware of and interested in not only where they spend their money, but from where their products come. This is Robin Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory, and since our company was founded over 25 years ago, we have been providing our customers with exactly that, a locally manufactured product from a locally owned and operated company. The Original Mattress Factory was founded on the principle of producing quality mattresses in our own factory and selling them directly to the consumer, right here in Orlando. We take tremendous pride in being able to offer you a great value on quality, hand-built, and locally made mattresses at our everyday low factory direct prices. So for a true local mattress experience, come to our factory and see for yourself. You can also stop by an Original Mattress Factory store near you or visit us at originalmattress.com to see how we make mattresses right here in Orlando.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
We must be getting close to Epcot 35 because Nick's getting real heavy on the Epcot music suddenly. Yeah.
Or that was randomly there. But yes, yes.
We are.
Gearing up for Epcot 35.
Yeah, and if you're coming to Epcot 35, you should register for WDW Celebrations event, Celebration 35. Registration open now at WDWCelebrations.com. Go check that out.
I bet you all our contestants on the line are signed up, ready to go to the 10th anniversary show.
Yeah, we do have our 10th anniversary event also. I'm going to talk about that a little later.
Wait, what did you just talk about?
I talked about the WDW Celebrations event.
That,
two separate things.
Two separate things. That's right.
Yeah. Both a weekend apart. So you can do both.
You can.
Yeah. So let me set this up a little bit. We got in a tremendous amount of trouble for running a story about the Tron roller coaster, confirming that it was happening, even though Disney had not announced it yet. We were confirming it because I had seen enough physical proof at that time to know that the Tron coaster was going to be announced on Saturday. So we ran the story. And people kept saying, you don't know what the word confirmed means. I assure you, I know what that means. Unlike the field of depth, I do know what that means. But
right,
so we have a little bit of a reputation around here with our posts. Good old clickbait Corliss likes to use the words confirmed, breaking, or rumor. And so we decided, how cool would it be to come up with a game where we give people a headline from the past from WDWNT.com, and they have to decide if I use the word breaking, rumor, or confirmed in front of it. Now, so to stop people from cheating, there will be a 5-second time limit.
Not 7?
No, it's 5. You said 5.
I did.
Going with 5. 5-second time limit. Each contestant will get 5 total news headlines.
Mm-hmm.
They have to get 3 out of the 5 right to win a prize thanks to WDWNT, the app.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll give them a news headline. They tell us if it's breaking, rumored, or confirmed. I love those. They're so satisfying. I wish those played like as I post those.
You love when I do sound effects.
It's an audio show.
Hey,
maybe it adds something. Maybe it adds something to the field of depth.
Look, and everybody, if you win tonight, Tom just brought me some wonderful trash can ornaments. Those are going to be, I think those be the prizes tonight. Those are the prizes
Disney
tonight.
Parks trash can ornaments, the prize tonight.
Yeah, we have 4 of each. So you should be able to get your pick, especially for one of the
one of the
contestants.
4. Yeah.
So you ready to play Breaking Rumor Confirmed?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. We have some background music.
A dream come true.
It's a little background music for us. Look, and everything could be a winner. Don't laugh at me, Gabe. How you doing?
Hey, Nick.
Good to hear from you tonight. It's been a little while. You're going to play Breaking Rumor or Confirmed with us tonight. You feel pretty confident about this?
Well, I have a question. Will it be like indisputable? Like if it's a rumor, it wasn't announced or hasn't?
No.
No,
right,
you have to tell me what I ran with when the story was published.
So it could be like rumor Tron coaster, like a year ago.
Yeah,
correct. But I think my title wording will give you some idea of where we were
now. We're not,
in the story.
We're not going on what the truth was. We're going on the what Tom.
Hey, 90% of these panned out, so don't give me that.
I guess I'm complicit with your website headlines now on Twitter.
All right, so we need a quick answer, guys. So like I said, we got 5-second time limit on these, and we have 5 of these for you. So you ready?
And people are calling in. Our phone lines are full right now, but hang in there, and we'll let you know.
All right. So Gabe, you ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right.
You sound so excited.
Here we go. Is the Circle of Life at Epcot closed forever?
Rumor.
Let's see. This one is breaking. All right. Here's number 2. By the way, I think there's at least one Rivers of Light headline in every single game tonight. Because there's a billion of them.
Of course there is.
All right. So here you go. Rivers of Light to soft open tonight.
Breaking.
Well, let's check it out. Confirmed.
You got to get the next 3, Gabe.
Yeah. You
So
got to
that
run
means
the
I'm done.
Let's see what you can do here.
Does that mean you're done? You can get all 3.
I'm sure you can.
Way to be positive.
All right.
All of Gabe's hope in life was destroyed by Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot. He's apparently defeated now.
Here we go. Echo Lake demolition imminent.
Rumor.
All right, let's check it out. Yeah, that one was a rumor.
I'm glad that didn't pan out.
All right. You're out. You're well on your way. 2 more left. Wreck-It Ralph VR attraction to replace Stitch's Great Escape at the Magic Kingdom.
Rumor.
Let's check. Yeah.
There you go.
2 in a row. All
Now
right.
you got to get this last one.
Nice comeback.
Oh boy.
All right. 2 right, 2 wrong. Here's your 5th one. A trash can ornament is on the line there. It's what a weird show we do.
The stakes have never been higher.
This one could be a little tricky. Here
That
we
was
go.
my idea for a Cars spin-off movie about flying stakes. The stakes have never been higher.
Planes.
Yeah.
stakes.
They're going to be flying stakes. Anyway.
Here we go.
Get it? They've never been higher.
Yeah,
They're
no,
flying.
I get it.
Anyway.
That's what they call what happens after you eat at Mama Melrose.
Well, I think they go the opposite direction.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
All right, here we go. The Great Mickey Ride replacing Movie Ride at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
I guess that's
Answer.
confirmed.
Let's check it out. Rumor.
It was the original post over a year ago.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, because
but you
later
didn't.
I think we said I think it might show up again. So
Gabe, no trash can ornament for you.
I think I'll live.
well, you after August 13th because I'm not certain I will.
All right, thanks, Gabe. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
All right,
That's how you play breaking rumor or confirm.
It is. All right, well, let's bring on our Wigs member, Jesse, who signed up earlier in the day.
Thanks for being a Wigs member.
Yeah, no problem.
And thanks for being a guinea pig in this new game tonight, which is going off pretty good so far. So you got the hang of this, right? Breaking rumor confirmed. You got 5 seconds to give me an answer.
Confirmed.
Wow. This guy's swift. All right, here we go, Jesse. Next gen larger than life mystery attraction opening at Epcot in 2016.
Rumor.
Let's check it out. Yeah, rumor. Got one right. All right, 1 for
We
1.
still don't know what that was. I think that was the semicircle vision, but I'm not sure.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. We got to figure that out still.
Next one, Rivers of Light to debut April 22nd at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Breaking.
Yeah,
Wow.
2 for
Good.
2. You know your headlines. All right, here we go. Here's your 3rd one. Name change coming for Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Confirmed.
Let's check it out. Confirmed.
You got it.
Nice.
By the way,
job.
Bob Iger confirmed that, and it still hasn't happened.
Right.
So maybe my confirmations are better than his.
I thought that was going to be a tricky one, and then Jesse got that one. That's
He got
good job.
all 3,
Well,
man.
I'm going to give him the other 2 just for the
Okay.
see if he runs the table here. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout replacing Tower of Terror.
Breaking.
Let's check it out. Both breaking and confirmed. So yes, we'll give you that one. We'll give you that one. He had both in that headline. All right, let's
Why
see.
did you use this one?
I don't know. 5 for this one?
Yeah, I don't like this.
I don't know. Here we go. One more. Mission Space getting Guardians of the Galaxy overlay. More IP attractions coming to Epcot.
Rumor.
5 for
You got
5. Jesse, thank you very much for playing tonight. You are getting a trash can ornament courtesy of WDWNT, the app. So
Awesome.
thank you very much. I'll get with you. I'll send you an email to ask you which one you want. We have 4 to choose from. Thank you for playing tonight, Jesse, and thank you for being a Wigs member.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. By the way, Wigs membership gets you priority access to our games.
Yeah.
So if
Good
you
for Jeopardy.
head over there to our WDWNT.com, click on the Wigs logo through Patreon. You can sign up, be a member.
Yeah.
And what level is gets you in on that?
I think that's everybody.
Is that everybody?
I think so.
Cool. Lots of cool access with that. So we only got a couple minutes left. Let's hold off. We do have 2 more contestants online. We'll continue breaking rumor or confirmed when we get back. But we got an action-packed second hour.
Yeah, let me talk about the 10th anniversary real quick. This isn't posted or anything yet, but you guys watching or listening to News Tonight probably should be the first one to know. For that our 10th anniversary event is September 22nd through the 26th at Walt Disney World. Registration's open. It's been open. We do have some space left at that Living Seas, what we're calling WDWNT, the Breakfast Volume 2. I have a couple of exciting things to add to that. Number one, there is going to be a very special presentation while everyone's enjoying breakfast. It's going to be Unseen Epcot. We're going to be presenting, thanks to a good friend of ours, a lot of Epcot concept art that has never been seen anywhere on Earth before. We're not going to record that or anything. That'll be only for people who come to this breakfast event at the Living Seas. So that's important. And we're working on possibly some live entertainment. That's not confirmed yet. But that Unseen Epcot presentation as part of the breakfast most definitely is, and it's going to be amazing. So you should come to the 10th anniversary event. It's going to be fantastic. We have WDWNT in the Order of the 7. It's an all-day game. We're doing group rides, group meals, private party at Saratoga Springs in a treehouse. This event's going to be unbelievable. Go to events.wdwnt.com to register, get more information, and to buy tickets for that Living Seas meal inside the Living Seas Lounge, which you've probably never seen before and is really amazing. So we have a lot more coming up in hour 2. Stick around for more WDW News Tonight.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters. The Senate rejects a proposal to repeal Obamacare without a replacement.
The vote was 45 to 55, with 7 Republicans joining all Democrats in rejecting the proposal. Kentucky Republican Senator Rand Paul was the champion of the measure.
It's about freedom of choice. It's about whether you as an American can make the choice whether you want insurance or don't want insurance.
Maryland Democrat Chris Van Hollen said, don't blow up the system to fix it.
Let's do something that really improves our healthcare system, not something that destroys it.
Among the Republicans who voted against repeal only was Arizona's John McCain and Tennessee's Lamar Alexander. Linda Kenyon, Capitol Hill.
White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders explains how President Trump arrived at his decision to bar transgender individuals from the U.S. military.
Based on consultation that he's had with his national security team, came to the conclusion that it erodes military readiness and unit cohesion, and made the decision based on that.
The decision received praise from groups such as the Family Research Council. Columbus, Ohio fire officials say at least one person has been killed after an accident involving a ride at the Ohio State Fair.
City officials say the fireball ride malfunctioned and some of the victims were thrown from the ride. Governor John Kasich says he is ordering a full investigation and is also ordering that all fair rides be closed down until additional safety inspections can be completed.
Correspondent Dennis Crowley. Ohio State Fair officials say an investigation is underway. The Hill newspaper reports this evening that Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley warned the White House that he will not take the nomination of any potential successor to Attorney General Jeff Sessions for the rest of this year. Grassley's comments come as President Trump intensified his criticism of Sessions today. On Wall Street, the Dow by 95 points, the Nasdaq rose 10. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Ever since Big Tobacco was sued for deceiving millions of Americans with misleading ads and bogus scientific claims, ordinary Americans have been paying the price in insurance costs, health care, and loss of friends and loved ones. And now, Big Tobacco must pay. Over 25 years ago, these tobacco companies agreed to a master settlement agreement where a minimum of $206 billion was to be awarded to 46 state municipalities. These billions are being used to back interest-bearing investment vehicles by states who are receiving that settlement money from Big Tobacco. Savvy investors have been taking advantage of these investments to get virtually guaranteed income, and now you can find out how to get your share. Visit tobaccomasterpayments.com. Money Map Press, an independent financial publisher, and editor Keith Fitzgerald have created a research presentation on these programs that you can attend free. Visit tobaccomasterpayments.com for more information and to view the presentation. Visit tobaccomasterpayments.com. That's tobaccomasterpayments.com.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. We are live on, where are we live? We're a bunch of places. AM
660,
105.5 FM,
yeah.
AM 660, AM 1520 on the radio in Orlando. We're also live at listen.wdwnt.com, on WDWNT, the app, of course, on YouTube, wherever you're joining us from. Thank you for joining us once again. We have a couple of very exciting weeks coming up on the show. Next week, August 2nd, Cornac the Magnificent returns, and also WDWNT the Map game. And it's going to be a weird one. I'm not going to give it away now, but we're kind of reverse engineering the map game next week. It's going to be crazy.
Reimagining.
August 9th, we're going to be celebrating the goodbye for the great movie ride in the Universe of Energy.
Get your tissues ready.
And what better way to send off the Universe of Energy than with Jeopardy?
Yeah.
So a very special edition of Jeopardy coming up on that August 9th show. On August the 16th, we have another big return. WDWNT, the math game, because it's been a long time. Those of you who like math, it's back on the 16th. And then I'm throwing this out here now because Nick's going to start taking applications. On August 30th, because we're going to be off for a week later in August. August 30th, WDWNT, the dating game is back. We're going to try that again. Should be fun.
Sorry, ladies, I'm off the board. I think. I don't
for
know.
the fourth time,
Maybe.
we're going to try to send people out on a date.
Maybe not. I don't know.
What?
Let's go for it.
Oh, you?
She'll never know.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway.
You will now. You're broadcasting live.
We need to have someone have a date on
We
this
do.
thing.
So we need people who will actually do this date thing.
I am going to really try really hard to make sure, but I tried really hard
You did.
time.
Last time was beyond any of our control. And I hope someday we'll share that story because it's insane.
Well, that one. Yeah.
Not our fault. Yeah. The other ones, they just kind of didn't go through with it.
I don't even know. I should get in touch with the people who won the last one, see if they still talk.
Oh, was that the last? It was 2 ago. We
It
had
was
the
2
problem.
ago we had the weird problem.
Did the other people did we ever figure that out? Or
from the very last one that we did? I haven't talked to them in a couple months, so I don't know if they're still talking. I think it got kind of cold between them. I don't think they were really going to follow through. Maybe they're listening tonight. Maybe they're having a great time. Maybe they have a
about
house
as
together.
effective as Tinder.
Maybe they live together right now. I don't know. I don't know.
We're doing the dating game.
Maybe they have kids.
We're
by now.
going to get this to happen.
I don't know how
I'm
that
going to
works.
make this happen.
Was it 9 months ago?
6 months.
Then they probably don't have kids.
Anyway, so that's what's coming up on News Tonight.
It's math.
I have 2 other very special events I'm going to announce right now. On Monday, July 31st at 8 p.m., Back to the Future Live, the great movie ride is happening. So make sure you join us on July 31st for that. That's this coming Monday.
I'll be here.
Back to the Future Live, our video version, the great movie ride. August 7th, Monday, August 7th.
7th?
Yeah, 7th. Back to the Future Live, the Universe of Energy at Epcot. So we're doing Back to the Future on both of these before they close in the next 2 weeks. So Monday the 31st.
Wait, Monday the 31st is like in a couple days.
Yes.
Oh.
It's very close.
All right.
And Monday, August 7th, Back to the Future, the great movie ride, Back to the Future, the Universe of Energy.
Love it.
So there you go. We have done both of those before, so these will be big updated versions. We haven't done these in a couple of years, so they will be expanded. So even if you heard the old one, it'll be pretty much completely new this time around. So between this show and those, we have a crazy, crazy month here at WDWNT. Nick, who brings us WDW News Tonight?
WDW News Tonight.
What show is that?
Rewind. WDW News Tonight is brought to you by Kingdom Consultant Travel. Since 2005, Kingdom Consultant Travel has been specializing in Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and Disney Cruise Line, and Alani, and Adventures by Disney luxury guided tours. Why? They also book behind the Kingdom.
What is wrong with you? Let me.
No.
You got this?
I got this.
Okay.
I didn't know that they did so much. That is amazing.
This is a terrible ad you're giving them because they're wonderful.
No,
You want me to do it?
They are. They exceed expectations, and that's the point that I'm trying to get across here. Like I thought they were done at the cruise line, but no, they offer Alani and Adventures by Disney. I mean, that's just amazing.
Please keep going.
They also book beyond the kingdom to every destination you could dream of. Kingdom Consultant Travel gives you concierge service without charging a booking fee and other payment plans to suit your needs.
They offer payment plans, unlike Disney Vacation Account, which is no longer in existence.
They don't offer payment plans. They don't even take your money.
That was a payment plan thing. You basically continue to put money into your vacation. Yeah. So with Kingdom Consult, you could still do it.
You still do it. To book your next magical vacation, call Kingdom Consultant Travel at 1-866-566-7858 today, or visit kingdomconsultant.com. And remember, consultant spelled with a K. You dream it, they book it.
Good job.
Should
we get back to the game?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the game. Let's bring on our next contestant. By the way, the game we're playing tonight is breaking rumor or confirmed. And let's see, who are we bringing up next? Caden, you've been waiting the longest. How you doing, Caden?
I'm doing good.
Hey, I'm glad you're on the line playing this game with us tonight. Haven't heard from you in a while, so it's good to hear from you. Doing well?
Yeah. I figured I should call in because I haven't listened live for a while, but I was excited with D23 News.
Yeah, lots of stuff. What was your favorite announcement?
Oh, Pixar Pier, easily.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just a really big Pixar fan, so
I love
very happy
Pixar
with that.
too, but I don't know about that. I feel like I'm becoming all of those fanboys I've yelled at for 10 years.
Are.
I kind of am. Like I'm not mad about energy in Epcot.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that. I'm just mad about Movie Ride. And Pixar Pier is not as important because it was Paradise Pier before, and that's not really a big loss. But it does seem kind of weird to lose Mickey's Fun Wheel, but. Yeah.
Well, it's still going to be a Ferris wheel. They're just putting new stuff on it.
Yeah, I just like the Mickey phase. I think it's a good icon for that park, and I think it's cool for World of Color. So I don't know how I feel about it, if it's going to be Luxo or whatever it's going to be. I don't know.
I think it's probably going to be like a Luxo ball in the middle because the lamp would look kind of weird.
Oh, the ball probably. Maybe the whole wheel will be the ball. That's true.
All right,
that would actually be kind of cool.
Caden, we're gonna play breaking rumor confirmed. Now, I think you've heard the rules here. We're gonna give you 5 headlines that have been on WDWNT.com at some point in history, and each one of these has the word either breaking, rumor, or confirmed in it. You have to tell us which word it is, and you have a 5-second time limit after I'm done reading the headline. You ready to go, Caden?
I hope so.
Yes. I take that as yes. Here you go. Here is your first headline. Table service restaurant to be added to Pizzafari at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Rumor.
Let's check. Oh, that was confirmed. Said confirmed on it. Yeah, did. Here's headline number 2. Magic Kingdom adding in-park cabanas for guests to rent.
Confirmed.
Let's check it out. Oh, that was breaking. Tom was on that one.
I caught that. I was like, oh no, I knew.
Over 2, Caden. Over 2. But you can redeem yourself here. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Hollywood Studios to add themed bar inside.
I know.
We're all laughing at that one. Let's check it out. Yeah, it was breaking news.
It was happening.
I remember that.
Oh, it was
everybody remembers that. It was nationally picked up. That was the one that got away. That was my white whale.
Bar relocated to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, there you go. See, that one wasn't as big of a deal, though.
Here we go. We got 2 more headlines left. You need both of them for that trash can ornament. Rivers of Light and nighttime offerings at Animal Kingdom delayed.
Breaking.
Let's check it out. Rumor.
It was a rumor first, yeah.
Man, lost.
All right, but that's okay. We'll give you the last one too. Let's see if you get this one. Lights of Winter returning to Epcot for holidays around the world.
Rumor. I just read this one before the show.
That one is from today.
That one is a rumor. That one is a rumor.
Wait, Tom.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask if you had any favorite cosplays you saw from D23.
Oh yeah. We tweeted my two favorites, and they were together. I think there are actually a couple. There was a guy dressed as the sleeping monk from Spaceship Earth, and he went around finding places to sleep on, which was my favorite thing. And then the girl with him, his girlfriend, I don't want to assume, but they were together at the time, was Sunny Eclipse. So the two of them were just, between the two of them, I thought they were so perfect. There were some other cool ones. The lady with the Big Thunder Mountain dress that actually had the train that ran around it was really neat.
I heard about that one.
Yeah. So there were some fun ones.
Anything about? I actually wore a costume to the expo myself. I dressed as the captain from WALL-E.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Send us a photo.
Yeah,
or put it out there in the chat so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to go over and put a picture in.
All right. Well, thanks, Caden.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right. Let's bring on our next contestant for Breaking Rumor Confirmed. Our next contestant is Ryan. Good evening, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great. Ryan, you feeling pretty confident about your WDWNT headlines?
We're going to find out.
Yes, we are. All right, here you go. Remember, each headline is either breaking, rumor, or confirmed. You have a 5-second time limit on each one. You need 3 of 5 to walk away with a
Nick, what is
trash
that?
can
That
on.
second one doesn't look finished.
No, that one is. It had an exclamation point at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of your first.
I don't even remember
It's
that.
one of your first ones from that category.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember
I think it might be from like 2013.
It's not good if I can't remember them.
Here
So
we go.
Godspeed.
I dug deep. Here we go, Ryan. Rivers of Light likely to not make summer of 2016 debut.
Confirmed.
Let's check it out. Oh, that was breaking. It's so fun. It's so funny that there's a Rivers of Light one for every game here. All right, here's your second headline.
A.
Yeah, it's supposed to be A. Okay, that's what I think the thing was. I had a little mistake. A totally Tomorrowland Christmas.
Rumor.
That was confirmed back in 2013.
Like the first one.
Yeah, and that was when Tom didn't know how to write headlines.
Apparently,
It was just confirmed.
I don't feel like I would have wrote that in 2013. There's something's got to be wrong.
Let's search it. Weird. It's there. Here's your third one. New entrance to Disney's Hollywood Studios to be built to accommodate Star Wars Land.
Breaking.
You got it. All right.
Woo-hoo.
Oh boy.
All right, one right, two wrong. Again, this has been a trend. People getting the first two wrong and then needing to run the table here. So here you go. Here's your next one. Disney and Warner Brothers to bring The Lord of the Rings to Disney parks.
Rumor.
Let's see. Rumor indeed. All right. 2 for 2. That trash can ornament rests on this fifth headline. Here we go. The Sorcerer's Hat to be removed in early 2015.
Confirmed.
See?
Well
Confirmed.
done.
Good
Look at
comeback. Nice job, Ryan.
We were the first people to have that story.
All right. Excellent job. You are going home with a trash can ornament. Hold on the line for me, Ryan. I'll get your information.
Awesome.
All right. Let's bring on our one more contestant here before we move on. And
We have one more game, though, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We actually have
Do
one
we
more.
want to take one more call?
Someone can call in while we're playing this game.
Yeah,
407 407 774 8255.
407 774 8255. We could take one more caller to play real quick, but let's get into this.
It's been a month. All right, here we go. Hi, Michael. How you doing?
Hey, Nick, I just want to say you do a fantastic job, okay?
I do.
Don't let
Aw.
Tom route you, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Everybody knows I'm joking. Obviously, Nick wouldn't be here. Nick wouldn't be here if the harassment was real.
I've lasted a while. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked too. All right, here you go. We're going. I assume you know the rules, Michael.
Yes,
you've heard it. All right, there you go. All right, I'm rooting for you, Michael. Here we go. The Muppets are getting their own restaurant at Hollywood Studios.
Breaking.
Let's see. Confirmed. That one had it confirmed. All right, here we go. Don't worry. I think everybody started off missing their first one. Here's your second headline. Paint the night electric. Wait, what?
Yeah, paint the night. Electrical parade.
Paint the night electrical parade packed up to leave Disneyland.
I'm going to try breaking on this one.
I don't know about that. Oh, it's a rumor. Rumored.
Ow!
Yeah. Rumored.
Someone yelled out.
I know. You're starting in the deep hole here. Someone's not happy with you.
No.
She wants that trash can ornament. I can tell.
He does.
Maybe she should play. All right, here we go. Walt Disney World looking to build volcano-themed resort hotel at the Magic Kingdom.
Rumor.
Let's see. Rumor. You're still alive.
All right.
Still alive. Here's your Rivers of Light one.
By a thread.
Here's your Rivers of Light headline. You ready? Rivers of Light at Animal Kingdom may be nearing completion.
Breaking.
Let's see. Oh, that one had rumor on it.
Give him the last one.
All right. How about this one? Bob Iger's heir apparent Tom Staggs to leave Disney Company.
Breaking.
Got it.
Yes. Finally got one.
Yeah. Well, I think you got two in there.
Yeah,
you got two. You got two. But I'm sorry, Michael. No trash can ornament.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for
listening.
Man. All right, we do have our final contestant here.
All right, here we go. Last game.
On the line. This is the last game. WDWNT, thanks for calling. Can I get your name, please?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, all right. Didn't have a chance to screen you, so hopefully you're here to play Breaking Rumor or Confirmed.
Yes.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. All right, here we go, Jonathan. Do you know the rules?
Yes.
Excellent. That makes it easier for us. Here are your headlines. Star Wars fireworks show to add projection mapping effects and flamethrowers.
Breaking.
Rumor. All right, here we go. New attraction in development for Florida Cars Land.
Rumor.
Oh, that was breaking.
I don't even remember that.
That was breaking.
Is that real?
I had some weird, really tricky ones in here. All right, you need to clean the table here. Here we go. We got them all. We can do this. Pixar Place expansion at Hollywood Studios imminent.
Breaking.
Oh, that was rumor. Yeah.
Which one was that? Was that like Toy Story Land?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't actually read them.
No, I didn't read the stories.
No one does.
All right, let's do the last two. We got Magic Kingdom moving security screening areas to TTC resorts.
Confirmed.
Yeah. And your token Rivers of Light headline. Animal Kingdom's Rivers of Light nighttime show debut is imminent.
Confirmed.
Sorry. Only one right. Thanks for playing. I appreciate it out there. Ryan, I'll get your info in just a second. That was a tough game. Breaking rumor confirmed. We really had 2 winners in 6 games.
Yeah, so we have a lot left to do tonight. We have the wonderful world of psychotic comments coming up next.
Let's do it.
Then we're going to talk about Hollywood Studios and Who Hates Tom. We got a lot left on WDW News Tonight.
This is a special notice to all U.S. taxpayers. If you owe the IRS or state back taxes and cannot afford to pay them back, there's good news. Due to the financial hardship many are facing in today's economy, the IRS has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems through a federal program called the Fresh Start Initiative. Qualifying for this program will resolve your tax problem, end all collections, and possibly reduce your back taxes by up to 90%. If you are facing wage garnishments, liens, bank levies, audits, or payroll taxes, it's not too late. Your circumstances may qualify you for this special program, protecting your savings and your assets. If you owe the IRS or state back taxes and cannot afford to pay them back, there's no need to worry anymore. Call the hotline at Victory Tax Solutions to see if you qualify and potentially save thousands. For this free information, call 800-222-1963. 800-222-1963. That's 800-222-1963.
If you're struggling with hair loss or thinning hair, if your hairline is receding, well, it's time to look for a solution. And we've got one for you. It's time to meet Dr. Marco Brusco, the founder of Tempest Hair Restoration and one of the most respected hair transplant surgeons right here in Central Florida. With Dr. Brusco, you'll get personal one-on-one care and be told the truth about hair restoration procedures. Call Dr. Brusco now for your free personal consultation. 877-877-5200 or go online right now to hairdoctorflorida.com. If you're struggling with hair loss or thinning hair, if you want the truth about hair restoration procedures, it's time to meet Dr. Brusco. Call Tempest Hair now for your free personal consultation. 877-877-5200 or go to hairdoctorflorida.com. 877-877-5200 or go to hairdoctorflorida.com. Let Dr. Brusco help restore and preserve what you've been given. Don't fight this battle alone. 877-877-5200 or go to hairdoctorflorida.com.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight, where this show is still going.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, let's go. Someone said I need a hair transplant. What? Looks full to me. You know I get it cut this short, right?
He loves it short.
You understand that, right? Anyway. When is Where in the World is Tom Cruise come back? We only do that one for special occasions.
And that one kind of goes
in Disney Parks Pursuit. Yeah. Anyway, why don't we take a trip to one of our favorite places, the wonderful world of psychotic comments. Nick, take it away.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right, let's go.
Yeah, you got this segment back?
I got so much here, but we're only going to give you a piece this week.
We blew up the internet the last month, so go ahead.
So let's go with the 10th anniversary show post you did a while back. WDW, and this was, I think, we were doing a special. What was the special we did not so long ago?
The 10th anniversary show?
Yeah, okay, that's what I meant.
Good.
WDWNT to go. I said, will these be available to listen on the podcast app? Your show is great for the long hours in the car. Looking forward to it. Tom Corliss wrote, some bits and pieces will be. Dom Dumless replied, don't be silly. Why would Tom want to give up that sweet ad revenue he'll get from you watching on YouTube? It's Walt Disney World News Today, not Walt Disney World Charity Today. Jason Diffendahl replied,
you know, you get like less than a cent per view.
Jason Diffendahl replied, although ad revenue from YouTube does help Tom eat, it's more so the case that some segments just work better with video. Family Feud and Jeopardy are good examples. WDWNT, the self-deprecating comic, replied, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who thinks Family Feud and Jeopardy work in any format.
Whoever that was, that's good.
Tiffany wrote in, hashtag math game is my bae. WDWNT plus me equals greater than 3?
What?
I don't know. What would that be? Is that boobs? I don't know.
It's a heart, probably.
Is that a heart? Is that a heart? Oh, that's a heart.
You know, I can't see what you're looking at, right?
You're right. Well, it's a greater than sign than 3. I guess that's a heart. Sorry,
yeah,
Tiffany.
that's a heart.
Yeah.
Did you say it was boobs? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. People worried about me saying damn earlier.
Moving on.
Nick thought someone wrote boobs.
Moving on.
Come on. The show.
I don't know what that is.
Boobs? We all have them on this staff. So I mean,
Hey.
Portobello will become Turalina crafted Italian. Alex Murphy wrote in, Chef Tony Ragu is 1/8 Italian, cooking authentic food from his hometown, Toledo, Ohio. After his major success at Tony's Town Square, he decided to take his Cast Connection freezer items and OBT Winn-Dixie ingredients with him to Disney Springs, where he'll make what people consider Italian food. Will it be good? Who knows? Stay tuned as Tony opens up his new Earth-style restaurant, Terralina Crafted Italian, using the freshest dirt and grass along the shoreline of the Seven Seas Lagoon. Terralina Crafted Italian. It's not Flavor Town. It's not Bus Stop Pizza either.
someone literally commented with a fake ad. I've never been prouder of our audience.
On the post about that model, about the trackless Star Wars vehicle that's going to be coming to Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge there. Derek Zoolander chimed in. Another clickbait article from Crabless. How are people supposed to fit in those vehicles? What is it? A ride for ants? Those vehicles would have to be at least 3 times that size for people to fit in.
So good.
So good. All right, last one for today. We're going to talk about that the article about the Brazil Pavilion possibly coming to Epcot. Courtney wrote in, maybe a place for the 3 Caballeros to end up in. Giselle Bunchin replied, not all countries south of America are the same. Caballero is a Spanish word. We speak Portuguese in Brazil. Silly gringo. Disney Pete the Pervert wrote in, come on, topless beach attraction. Come on, topless beach attraction. Not Cake Crabless wrote, how long until Chip and Company copies and pastes this article? Defender of the Arts chimed in, that's not an empty plot. WDW's Disney Performing Arts Facility is what currently resides there between Italy and Germany. Okay, fair enough.
So it's an empty plot.
Jaron Red wrote in, what will the culture they bring into the showcase, I wonder? Do they have a specific product or merchandise they make? Like Germany has cuckoo clocks, Italy has Venetian masks, Japan has kimonos, etc. Are they known for anything specific? I suppose it's just to appease to a mass group of people. Danielle wrote in, well, you're right. Here in Brazil, we don't produce anything. Actually, we are the 7th world economy just because, 7th. Just because we display our gorgeous bodies nonstop at our beaches all year round. We're so lucky. Let's see. We got Rocket Man wrote in. They could have an attraction where people get mugged, robbed, shot, etc., and call it Rio Land. Ryan Lochte replied, or an attraction where you pretend to get robbed and then pee at a gas station and call it Lochte Land.
Oh, man.
One last one. Lily wrote in, I can understand the choice of Brazil. Now, South America is represented as well, but I would like to see Australia. Then it will truly be a world showcase. Antarctica replied, I'm standing right here.
You know, our comment section might be the greatest thing
Oh, it's
ever.
amazing.
It's so great.
Can't believe we had a Ryan Lochte joke.
We get to have so much fun here.
Oh,
anyway.
There you go.
You got a lot saved.
The Wonderful World of Psychotic Comments brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Interglobe Society. Support WDWNT and get early access to content that you just can't find anywhere else. And maybe don't want to, including post shows for WDW News Tonight. This show.
It's this show, Nick.
This show. Right here. Starting at just $2 a month. Right now, you can also get discounted registration and access to special events at WDWNT, the 10th anniversary. For more information, go to patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com. Click on the Patreon link, join WIGS, and help make WDWNT happen through Patreon.
Yeah.
And that also gives you the priority access to games.
They also got some other cool stuff recently. They got to hear the first 3 segments of the Christmas podcast parade already.
Right.
And they got to hear the first episode of a new show, which we haven't debuted yet.
Oh.
And a whole bunch of cool stuff. So we're doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Nice.
There. So there you go. Let's bring on the illustrious panel. It's not a lot of people tonight, but we'll make do. Ashley Jasmer, I think Ron Deanna here joining us. You guys there?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
So last time we did the show like a month ago, we talked about the future of Epcot. We talked a lot about what they were doing that, or what at that point was planned. A lot of that panned out, obviously. And so this time around, I thought, well, we should probably take the same approach to Hollywood Studios, especially I was somewhat enraged by today's announcement of Grand Avenue, which is going to be the first time they've done a modern LA in the park. Obviously, Hollywood and Sunset represent 30s LA, or at least an idealized version of what that was like. But now we're going to try and have a realistic depiction of modern LA.
So is it just going to be dirty with vandalized stars on the sidewalk?
Studios already have that secondary Streetmosphere group, which is what we call modern day Streetmosphere. They're the film crew. And they already kind of hang out by Muppets most of the time. So I guess it's going to kind of be an area where they could be.
And they're just going to take all the old cars from the Backlot tour and put them in gridlock on the streets of America.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't. And then this bar is attached to Sci-Fi. And I felt like Sci-Fi Lounge probably would have been like printing money. And so instead, it's an abandoned print shop that's been turned into this what is it, Baseline I don't know the name of
something like that. I think that does sound like it could be kind of interesting. I think especially if they're going to try to tie it into the, having ties to the Disney company back in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's old sketches and things like that on the wall, that
print
could
shop.
be interesting.
And it's still the Writer Stop Lounge menu.
Yeah, I was going to say, the menu concerns me.
That pretzel was likely in the top 5 worst things I've ever eaten in my life. That pretzel. Were you there, Nick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, you were there for Writer's Stop Lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for it. It doesn't.
How do you
add
mess up a pretzel?
Go to here and find out.
It's just bad. I mean, plus there's just no flair to the offering. I mean, it just is what it is.
It's a cheese board, which in most cases the presentation wasn't great.
No.
I mean, like it looked like literally I was at home and threw cheese at a board and then gave it to somebody.
But I mean, it's also bar food. Like I want something a little bit more. I want some small bites.
It's attached to Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
Why are they not?
Hello?
Yeah, seems like they should or could have access to a kitchen.
Yeah, and with all the money they're spending to completely remodel that building, top to bottom, I don't really understand what is going on with that.
So, well, explain to me here. So, this is this Grand Avenue.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be our walkway into that entrance of Star Wars Land?
Yeah, it also connects to Muppet. So the new sign at Muppet Vision is the Grand Arts Theater. So it's on Grand Avenue. So Muppet's Courtyard and Grand Avenue are the same.
Right.
So here's this area that was New York. Like this whole area was kind of New York. Definitely more East Coast to like Chicago to New York more so than anything else in this area, even though they did have the San Francisco street nearby.
Right.
And then suddenly now you're going to tell us this is all current day LA. So somehow Mama Melrose and Pizza Rizzo and Muppets and all this
I
is
forgot
now
about
current
Mama
day LA.
Melrose in there.
Which Mama Melrose kind of is LA themed, so that's all right. And we kind of wondered when Pizza Rizzo opened why there was so much saying like, oh, it's a second location to their New York location in LA. And it's like, oh, all right. And now this little street will be more of modern day LA.
I could buy that. What I guess what I'm wondering is
why do we want modern day LA? Like this park has that classic LA, which everybody loves because it's this thing you can't experience in real life.
Well, I was going to say, I heard somewhere the unofficial slogan was the Hollywood that always was but never will be,
It's more
or
than
something
an unofficial
like that.
slogan.
Yeah.
It's on the plaque,
right?
and
Is
it's in Disney Movie Magic. Yeah, it's
Okay, well, there you go.
It's very much real. It's Hollywood that never was but always will be in
Because
our
that's what people
minds.
picture. Like when you imagine for the first time that you're going to go to Hollywood.
The Chinese
That's what you-
theater and
Yeah,
and
that's
in
what you
real
think
life,
you're
in
gonna
real LA, the Chinese theater is run down and ugly and terrible.
Yes.
So
Well, I
why?
guess here's what I'm getting at. I guess though, I could buy the street. Like even if I buy into the premise, what am I doing in that area? Is it just an area I'm passing through to get to Star Wars Land?
Yeah, that's not connected to
waiting
Star Wars
people
Land
and
anyway. I mean, physically, but
Yeah, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be like walking downtown LA. You're going to be avoiding people trying to hand you flyers for their one-man show, free CDs. That you're going to be avoiding.
guys dressed as Spider-Man.
That'd be funny if they have knockoff costumes. So like,
Oh,
characters they don't own.
So
Maybe-
Universal.
That's how they get Marvel in there.
Maybe they had meant to announce Moonlight Land and they were handed the wrong project.
Oh, wow. That was a reach.
It
I
just
just-
sounds like that's
why-
what they want to go for.
Yeah, but why even change it from New York if neither of them make a good transition to Star Wars Land anyway?
Yeah, like
What's
why
the
even bother?
difference? Why does it have to be current LA? I just don't understand that. And never mind, like I understand you are obviously philosophically changing this park. You are ripping out the great movie ride as almost to prove a point, and for no other reason, because otherwise it's pretty
It's
stupid.
just to get back at you.
Yeah, right. It is. It's all against me. You know, and the Great Mickey Ride doesn't necessarily fit where it's going either. But I mean, a Mickey Ride in an icon of a park makes sense until you tell me it's based on the current shorts and not just like Mickey through the years or the more classic version of Mickey that
And
everybody
Fantasia's
knows.
already there. That's what I don't get. It's there.
What's there?
Fantasia. The
Yeah.
Chef Mickey.
Yeah, and again, a ride like through the years with Mickey, you're even picking a Mickey that everyone is familiar with. I understand. I'm not.
Well, no,
I'm
but that's what I
not
don't
happy about it being
Sorcerer Mickey is already in there. Why are they removing that to put in this weird?
because they don't own half the movies in there, and suddenly they've decided if they don't own it, they want nothing to do with it.
All the kids that are going to be riding this know that version of Mickey.
And all the adults who are riding it will have no idea why Mickey looks like a Ren and Stimpy.
I think
and
people
not
know.
want to ride it.
I don't know. I know I'm being the grumpy old guy now.
I think they have to use the style that is going right
But in
now.
the
I think
park
that's fine.
icon. Like the park icon is like Spaceship Earth is the very, serious ride. It's the park icon that means something. Putting, Goofy making fart noises and whatever else they do in these cartoons, which sometimes kind of goes past what I think classic Disney is.
I guess it does make
I'm
sense. I
somewhat concerned about.
I think I was a little surprised that they were keeping. I honestly envisioned the whole thing, and maybe he said it, and I just flipped by it. I envisioned them changing the
He
building.
didn't say it. It's in like the documentation given to cast members
okay.
and stuff. It says
All right.
we will be keeping the Chinese theater.
And you know what? Honestly, that makes sense knowing the premise of the ride. We're going in to watch Mickey movie, I think, is the premise, right? And you get sucked into the theater.
And people are saying GMR needs to go. And honestly, we knew the announcement was coming, and I was kind of sad, but I think from what I had heard originally, I did not hear that the Mickey ride was just current Mickey. I didn't know that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Maybe
so
they'll
going in,
surprise us,
I was
though.
kind of okay with the idea, thinking like, oh, there might be Steamboat Willie and Fantasia and all these things, and that'd be really neat. And that makes sense. Mickey is like the heart and soul of the company, and his story is the story of the company, and that makes for a really good ride in a park icon. But then once Kevin Rafferty came out, it's like, we're basing it on the new Mickey shorts, and it's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Like it's one short and not like a big representation of Mickey's career or anything.
Yeah.
It
But-
just kind of felt like, well, that doesn't really make sense in the middle of the park. Like you could put that anywhere else in the park and that'd be great.
I have a feeling that we might, because of the dynamics of the ride being like the 2D/3D type thing, we might get to see other versions of Mickey pop up in there throughout the journey.
About that.
I don't know, because they seemed pretty clear that it was new Mickey, and that was kind of
it's basically you're riding through a short.
Right.
They created a short that is a ride.
Right. I think that's going to be the basis of it, but I could see maybe them surprising us with other versions.
Maybe.
But you know what? Someone else made a great point to me. Somebody were coming out of that presentation. They go, well, if they wanted something current and that made sense in that medium, why didn't they like turn Get a Horse into a ride? And he thought about you talk about this whole thing where you're going to step through a movie screen into a Mickey cartoon. That's kind of the whole premise of Get a Horse. Mm-hmm. And that could have been really great. And that would have been a version of Mickey that everybody's familiar with. And it's very current and something they like very much.
Yeah. And I get that he's the current cartoon Mickey.
Yeah.
That weird version. But let's face it, that's not the version that they use on any of the merchandise in the parks.
It's starting to be. They're starting to use
Well, I guess so, but you still
they still use both.
That classic Mickey plush. There's still that classy Mickey everywhere.
But also, who knows? Like, is this going to last? Like, how long are they going to do these shorts for? They don't know.
I don't know.
Like,
and
a year from now, they could be on to something else.
Won't change. Yeah, in a year or two.
Like, it's not this Mickey isn't a proven commodity, and I guess by having it screen based, a lot of it you can go back and do things. But from what we've heard, it's not entirely screen based. There are a lot of animatronics and things. They're just not showing them yet. So we'll see what that means. But I don't know. I generally, I think people who've watched me or listened to me on shows long enough know, generally, if I think the new idea is good enough, I'm willing to let things go, like Maelstrom. I love Maelstrom, but Frozen to me made sense, and I thought they did a very good job, so it didn't bother me at all. And even Guardians, I feel like it's, as long as it manages to fit the theme, I'm okay with it, and I think it's the right direction, and they need to go somewhere else, clearly, and I get that. Great Movie Ride to me is the first one in a long time where I'm sitting here and feel like this is not a good idea. Like, you're making a mistake here, and we're going to regret this very shortly after you rip the Great Movie Ride out. You know, I think we're going to look back at this and be like, that was kind of a mistake. And I think for a number of reasons, it just feels forced in that you have a park that's already down so many attractions. Why are you in such a rush right now to close another ride in this park?
That's the biggest thing to me. I mean, I heard some talk that they are so cut thin on construction workers right now that they have to like say, oh, this, we're starting on this date because, certain, like, the demolition team is not going to be busy those days, so we're going to move them to these two, and then they're going to have to just move, like, oh, this crew that does carpentry is going to be here this day while electrical is working on this project. Like, they're going to be managing it like that. That's something I've heard, but that's just rumor as to why those dates were moved up from the October 1st, which was make more sense with their fiscal year.
It does with the amount of construction that's about to begin. I mean, it does make some sense. I mean, we're embarking on an era of expansion that makes the Disney decade look weak. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous.
And not even just Disney. I mean, like, is there any construction workers available in Orlando?
Town, I mean, it's valid. The amount of hotels being built, I feel like we're talking about new hotels around the Disney and Universal area on a pretty constant basis. Never mind what Universal's doing, even what SeaWorld's doing. There's a lot happening right now. So at some point, you're going to run out of construction workers. So. I mean, it's good for town. I mean, people are going to get work for a while, which is great. I don't know if this is where the energy should be going.
But the art style bugs me, but I've seen from an old high school friend of mine works for WDI. I don't talk to him that often, but I see his personal Facebook and feeds and stuff. He hasn't said anything that we don't know, except that I know he is a huge fanboy, and he says he's really excited for the mock-ups he's been able to go to in Glendale. So I have some faith in it from that.
Yeah, I mean, anyone I've talked to near the project seems to be excited about it. And I remember the one thing we heard right away was it was trackless and there were these big screen surfaces. And that's kind of all we knew. And that's why we assumed Great Mickey Ride. We assumed it was going to be a lot of Mickey through the years and stuff like that. It's certainly what's been kicked around a lot. So then when we got the full story with the announcement, it was kind of shocking. But the tech demo they showed us at the expo looked neat.
It's phenomenal. I'm very excited about some. I like new things.
I'm not excited about the ride. I just really wish we didn't have to lose something to get it. And we really don't. We have how many damn acres here? Why are we ripping out the Great Movie Ride?
I guess I have zero problem with the animation style. That's so I can't really jump on that. Like that's not going to work in that
Voyage
respect.
of the Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast and Indiana Jones and Disney Junior are all going to continue to live on August 14th. But we're ripping out the Great Movie Ride. Is the Great Movie Ride the first thing on that list you want to rip out?
Why not?
Let me ask you this, though. Hypothetical. If it was Mickey Through the Ages, same ride technology and everything, Mickey Through the Ages, would you be okay with it?
I'd be fine with it.
I'd be better.
This isn't a ride befitting of a park icon.
And if you think of it, it makes sense, especially you're walking up to the Chinese theater, which, yes, is still in Hollywood, but is still golden era Hollywood. It makes sense. Mickey started, pre-golden age, but I mean, he kind of takes you through Hollywood. It makes sense. It's a good transition from old Hollywood to new Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why they're
why we're stepping through a movie screen in the Chinese theater into a current Mickey Mouse cartoon, which is shown on television.
Is it even
and not in
functioning
movie
theater now? Do they even still show or premiere movies at the Chinese theater?
They do.
They do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the #1 spot in town, but they do it.
I think one of the weird things about all this is that this is a weird park in transition. That, you're talking about the Chinese theater being the park icon, and I guess it is, but I'm almost thinking maybe it shouldn't be for this new evolution of this park.
What is?
Let me ask you this though: what else would be?
I don't know. Something that's not there
big
yet.
Rocky stump on top of Star Wars Land.
Look, no, I seriously don't know.
The Death Star. There you go.
Whatever it is might not be there yet, and that's weird. But I'm just saying, like there's, I think this park will all this stuff needs to probably eventually go. Like you were talking about Indiana Jones and Little Mermaid, all this stuff. This park has a lot more changes.
Why didn't they
come.
just build a new park? It's probably my question, because
I don't think
you're literally just using the framework of a park that was there to literally put all this new stuff and replace everything that was like, at least Epcot, as much as we complain about Epcot being gutted, there are still things that have been there like the whole time.
At least for the time being, going to survive.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I mean, maybe that is a better point. Maybe this should have been the 5th park, what they're trying to do to Hollywood studios. What I'm saying is that none of this stuff is going to survive. So, I mean, are you going to let Great Movie Ride limp along for another 10 years? I mean,
the Great Movie Ride should have been updated.
That's a different argument.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm not saying the current version should have went on forever.
No, but they could have easily replaced the non-Disney properties with Disney properties.
Absolutely, and I would have been fine with that. That would have been fine, because that would have kept the Great Movie Ride, and even though it would have replaced 75% of the ride, it's still in the spirit of the park, and it still promotes their IPs. They could win. They could win.
And reality
every front.
At least thematically, as far as, you kind of had the sci-fi genre and stuff like that, you could pick Disney movies that still fit those genres.
Put Star Wars and Alien, replace it.
There you go.
Yeah, rip out the gangster scene, put 20,000 Leagues. There you go.
Put that new cartoons or Disney tunes in space.
Rip out Oz, put pirates in, sure.
As far as
rip out the cowboy and put in Lone Ranger.
Let's not go there.
As far as a new park,
no, John Carter. There you go.
I don't think they can. I think they know they can't sustain it. I don't think they think a fifth gate will do anything right now because they had the problem when they opened Animal Kingdom that it didn't really add length of stay. It just cannibalized the other parts.
Who needs a fifth gate when you could just bulldoze one of the existing ones and just put new stuff there, right?
Yeah, I mean, Great Movie Ride's the first thing that hurts that it's going out of that park. Everything else was
That's
gone.
valid.
Was dead or trash.
And I was okay with literally bulldozing the entire back of the park for Toy Story and Star Wars because they made sense and they're logical ideas. Even though Toy Story doesn't excite me in any way, I completely understand the thought process behind it. I do not understand the thought process between Mickey and Minnie's Runaway
No, you
Railway.
do. You just don't like it.
No, I don't understand the thought
it
process.
doesn't make any
Because
sense.
literally that could have been built anywhere, including the Magic Kingdom, and why that's going in the centerpiece of Hollywood Studios in a ride that generally gets a 45 to 60-minute wait most of the day befuddles me greatly.
Because it's the centerpiece of the company. He is the centerpiece. And I think we're all saying the problem isn't it's a Mickey ride, it's the design of Mickey in the ride.
But more so where it's going. If you replace the thing they don't understand is if you replace nothing with this Mickey ride, everybody's happy. The fact that you've decided you need this warehouse and you can't go anywhere else is the problem. And I think that's why Tron moved. Tron was replacing the Speedway. It absolutely was replacing the Speedway. And I think someone at the Magic Kingdom said, hey, why don't we just keep ride capacity and push this back and have both? And someone was like, we can do that. And they're like, yeah, let's do that. All right. There we go. Everybody
What
wins.
about the concept that maybe they need to take away, and it's closing when it is because they need to take away part of the back of that building to widen the entrance for Toy Story Land that we know is going to be back there.
No.
That's just a theory that just occurred to me a few minutes ago.
It's not.
I don't know.
It's not. I can tell you that building is staying intact. I can tell you for a fact that building is staying intact. They're using every inch of it.
That's going to be a big track list. That's a huge ride already.
The idea it is supposed to be. They said it's very much in the vein of Pirates and Mansion. It's going to be a big ride with an original song and animatronics and all of those things. And they've kind of been tasked with building the next great long Disney ride. And the question is, can they do it given the subject matter and having to replace the Great Movie Ride? Will it be possible? And I'm willing to wait and see. But in the end, I think even if it's really great, there's still going to be this part of me that goes, yeah, but we lost the Great Movie Ride.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. I've always enjoyed the Great Movie Ride. I didn't realize how attached I was to the Great Movie Ride until they announced that it was closing.
Because nobody thought it was going to close.
Right. And no lie, I booked a trip. I'm going down next weekend to see it before it closes.
There you go.
Because I was like, I have to see it one more time. I'm seeing that and I'm seeing Ellen.
Yeah. Someone in the chat said, I wasn't a huge fan of GMR, but this is a poor replacement. The outer facade should reflect the ride itself, a movie-themed ride.
Yep.
Not a television, a 5-minute in-between on television shows on the Disney Channel. And Mickey, I think Mickey deserves better. This, after 60 years, this is the Mickey Mouse ride.
I will be happy.
Potato Land.
Come on. I don't know why people have such a problem with this animation.
You can't tell me that these new cartoons are better than Steamboat Willie and Hawaiian Vacation.
It's not the right decision.
Little
boring as hell.
Get out.
What?
Come
Get
on.
out.
Hawaiian Vacation is boring.
I didn't say that. I said Steamboat Willie is boring.
Okay, what about Hawaiian
it's
Vacation?
Historical. It's good. It's good. There's a lot of stuff that's bad, but there's a lot of stuff that's good. And same with the current stuff. Some of it's better, some of it's worse.
If they could put one scene in there, even if it's just one scene where, they're trying to run away from something and you just see all the other versions of Mickey.
Yeah.
That might make it okay.
I have a feeling they're going to pay homage to it.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't
think there's going to do it, but it's such an easy thing to do that if they didn't consider it, there's something wrong.
There's already something wrong.
Someone said Nick isn't my favorite podcaster anymore.
Good. Look, I think this is going to be an incredibly fun experience, and it's replacing an attraction that I love to death. I don't go there anymore. I don't care, especially once like seriously, once they updated it, it's again one of those rides that's a shell of its former self. That's the way Studios was becoming. Studios is changing. I don't care about going to the movies anymore there. That's not what it's about. And I still think that you're going to get that experience of going to see a Mickey short at a theater, and then you get sucked into it. And I'm buying into it.
I'm still going with my.
If it's bad, I'll admit it when it happens. But I don't know if
it's bad, they have an even bigger problem.
Oh yeah, huge problem.
I'm still going with the theory that the trackless ride, the moving theater vehicles are going to become sentient and become Skynet sometime in August, and that's why they're closing it both at the same time. Because Judgment Day was supposed to be in August at some point.
Jeez.
Fair point.
There you go. We are running out of time.
Yeah.
Do we have time?
Let's do some Who Hates Tom.
All right, Who Hates Tom? We haven't done this in a long time, but apparently people hate me again. So
all right, here we go. Who Hates Tom now? Your Epcot photo report story. Disney Broadway fan wrote in, for someone who only visits theme parks and is doing a report on Epcot, you probably should know all about Kawaii from an Epcot visit. Not your hipster friends. There's a large exhibit on this topic just feet away from the store in the Japan Pavilion.
There is. I don't read those signs though because there's so much cute stuff.
Maybe trying to be a little less clever would serve you better. In the Epcot overhaul post, all about the Epcot changes, Bob wrote in, got all this from WDW Magic, ... before I came here.
Sure.
On your Galaxy's Edge post, Geppetto wrote in through because you discovered the name, through clever looking around. Yeah, through the clever looking by somebody else. Should I've identified that source?
Sure.
Yeah. And then we had a post on tonight's show. Jay wrote in, I'm so glad there's a Disney show out there that devotes so much of their time to talking about themselves. Really entertaining and not pathetic in the slightest. Keep it up, guys.
The show is just all about me. We spend the whole show talking about me and not about the great movie ride and Nick and his weird love of current Mickey Mouse
Knock
cartoons.
It down. Get it out of here.
And we didn't get to eat the Weird World Showcase food of the week. That's going to happen next week. So we didn't have time
because we ran out of time. Air quotes.
I'm going to replace you with like a stylized cartoon version of yourself. Just so
Kawaii.
Kawaii? Did you say Kawaii?
Kawaii.
Zootalore, everyone. And remember, kids, dinosaurs are just cool. Let's check them out. Good night.
Celebrating 50 years.